Capricorn, for mid-December between you and your person. And kind of did a little pre-shuffle. And again, you, like Taurus, are going through some shadow work. Okay, shadow work for you guys. Yeah, shadow work for you guys. I'm gonna go again. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, Capricorn. It is safe for you to love. That one wants to show up as well. Letting go of control issues and wedding wants to show up, but I'm not going to take them because it doesn't feel right. But I wanted that energy to be known. I want one at a time. Please, Spirit. Thank you. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then one more, Capricorn. I just feel like you're on a spiritual path and you're seeing your shadows, okay? And it might be in this relationship, and it might not be a really deep relationship yet, or you guys are lightening up, okay? You guys are in separation. Okay. You're in separation because you guys are not quite on the same page. You know, there might be a suggestion for you guys to move into some lighthearted energy. I do think for a large group of people that I'm reading for, this is somebody that you did not get to engage into a very long-term relationship with. This didn't last that long, or it didn't go very deep. Excuse my phone. So, yeah. We have the Five of Pentacles. So, yeah, there's been a loss. I do think that there's been a separation between you and your person, or this person, and that you're not together. And again, for some of you, this hasn't gone very deep. This person doesn't really, for some of you, this person is just sort of a depressed person when it comes to life and loving themselves. I don't know if they know how to do it. They have a lot of anxiety. I feel like they look to you to help ease the pain of their own anxiety, Capricorn. Yeah. But they've had a lot of loss. I think maybe separating from you has been a loss for them. I don't know. I don't know, Capricorn. What do you think of this? Yeah. They definitely feel cut off from you. They don't feel connected to you. You guys are definitely separated. I don't know if you're even talking to them. They, I think you, honestly, Capricorn, I think you see this person as a narcissist. Okay? I feel like you're seeing them for who they are. I think you know that deep down inside they have a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief. I don't even know if they can really tap into that heart space, Capricorn. I feel like what they lost is you. You're cutting them off. You're not talking to them anymore with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, and they feel like you've deceived them. Alright, so some of you guys might feel like you're this person as well, Capricorn, but yeah, I feel like you feel like they feel like they've been deceived by you, and kind of intuitively, before I go on to your side of everything, I feel like you were you saw who they were, so you moved on. There's really no deception going on there other than you're like, whoa, this person's not this person's not okay, and I don't know if they will be, right? Like, this isn't healthy material that I'm working with, right? Like, you're kind of seeing it. So if there was flirting, I feel like there was superficial things going on between the two of you, and you guys are completely not on the same page. And the more you get to know this person, the more kind of whoa, damn, that kind of thing. Wow, this person's got some issues. Yeah, I think you're pretty good on your own. I think you always have been. I feel like they might be came towards you because of the power that you have within yourself. Okay, they need it for themselves. They have a lot of depression. Okay, yeah. So this is definitely built off of not good foundations, right? So, um, yeah, you had, you had small beginnings, but it quickly ended up in like heartbreak and collapse, and just they turned into an option, right? Like you're like, whoa, like you actually avoided heartbreak. You were like starting something with them. It didn't go super deep yet, like but it's it's not gonna happen, you know. So yeah, I feel like you caused them heartbreak. I don't know, there's heartbreak here. There's definitely heartbreak here. And for some of you, this might have been a little like, for some of you, I feel like this grabbed something within yourself. Like they're mirroring out to you this kind of deception and depression and kind of a false self. Well, a narcissist, right? You have to go ahead and be like, this is kind of painful. It hit you. For some of you, it hit you in a really rough way. Okay, just the fact that you even bought into this is painful. Okay, and I think being that you got the shadow card, 3 people got this card already. This is really weird to me today. 3 people, 3 groups. Sorry. What I'm getting is this, just this disappointment that this is even in your vicinity, that this is even in your peripheral. Like, how could this happen? And again, when a narcissist appears externally, me being like, from coming from a place of like, we are all one, okay? And that we wouldn't magnetize or create, a dream or a person, that doesn't have some kind of aspect it's not doesn't always have to be an exact mirror, but they're mirroring out something that you don't accept within yourself or that you haven't accepted in life, right? And there is narcissism in life. There's selfishness, there's grandiosity, there's superficiality, there's a disconnection from the creator. There's that energy, and just to have that experience, I feel like really got to you. Okay. It kind of, you're in this really sovereign, beautiful whole place, and just the fact that you magnetize this again, or not again, but just did, I think it got to you. It kind of triggered something, for a deep core wound. Okay. But you're releasing this burden. Okay. You know how to do this, Capricorn. Okay. You're just an option. This is just an illusion. Everything that is coming from this energy is not, it's a dream, it's an illusion. Yet there is this deep connection that this person, you see them as a soulmate. That's interesting. So you see this person that you also see as a narcissist as a soulmate, Capricorn. So there is some of that shadow work that you're doing. Okay, you're calling this person in to address some of your own pain or entanglements that you've had with narcissistic energies in your past. And so you also have to look at how you are that way and love it and accept it and allow that shadow to dance. And that's all you really have to do, and just love them and accept them, and just you don't need this play to play out in a specific particular way, because in a sense that's narcissism, right? Trying to control things, trying to make things your way, trying to manipulate situations, right? Don't manipulate the situation. This situation is what it is, and let it be what it is. If you have control issues yourself, and none of the cards are necessarily stating that you do, but we all kind of have control issues, fears, and we want to feel safe and comfortable. We're learning how to just have this beautiful, deep faith, and this is definitely brought to you for those reasons, and I think that's why you view them as a soulmate and with this kind of deep love, because it's basically helping you address those control issues within yourself. And releasing this person to having to be any specific way with you, and releasing yourself and forgiving yourself, or just honoring all aspects of yourself, whether it's good or bad or right or wrong. It just is, right? And you just kind of can let it dance and move on. Okay. Phew. Sorry, Cappy. Yeah, so, they just don't really speak their truth, okay? They don't walk in alignment with truth. It's just the way they are. You just gotta let it go. Um, yeah, you saw them as somebody you could be with and build something with, but look at that little, like, I don't know what that is behind this King of Pentacles, but it looks kind of demonic to me. Like, this is the funniest King of Pentacles card. So I feel like you again are like, well, this is somebody I could build this solid foundation with, but look, there's like a devil on their shoulder, like our devil peeking through. Like, it's like you kind of know that you can't. It looks good, but it's not good, right? Yeah. So I do think that they will begin to walk away and start offering these weird little small gestures to things other than you, and let them go. Like, let them do, or that maybe they'll build their own life. You see them as narcissistic. I mean, it's not looking good with all these swords, the 4 of cups, the 5. I mean, they're not in a good place, right? So you're aligning to this particular energy, whether it's truly what is within this person or not. It's just kind of what we're seeing in the cards. So let's see what else we got here for you. Let's see your energy. And if this sound is funny, I already apologize. I apologize. I don't know what it's going to sound like, but I'm hoping it'll come out good, because I gave my son my microphone, so I'm using my condenser mic, and I have no idea if it sounds good or not. We'll see when I upload it. I like this energy a lot. You're having a little hard time in the future walking away from this. This person, I do feel like you feel a strong connection to them. And they know that you don't wish for them anymore, or what they're offering you don't want anything to do with, okay? And again, you are moving out of a cycle of this heaviness, of this kind of energy. You're addressing it and you're allowing yourself to move on. And again, you move back into this 9 of discs. This is showing up a lot with these reads today for whatever reason. You guys, you earth signs, are moving into a very independent place. This is like this is like, I'm whole and complete within. I'm making my own money. I'm making my own life. I love myself. I'm whole and complete. I allow, what the divine wants to bring me, because I'm good. I don't need or want anything. I am free from desire, and in this space, you kind of allow and receive what is rightfully yours. And so you really are moving into this powerful energy. Okay, so the 8 of Cups too is, I think you're a little bit resistant to letting go of this energy. It's a little hard to see this kind of energy within yourself on some level, or that it's been a part of your reality. If you were kind of raised by somebody that was narcissistic, or you were really following other people's orders, other people, or you were at the mercy of other people's control, and I don't know, sickness, quote unquote, mental sickness and things like that. It's become a part of your identity, or your false identity, or your conditioning, and it's hard to let it all go. So it might not just be this person that you're having a hard time releasing, but it's the stickiness of the patterns that you lived on that made you feel safe, even though they truly were not good for you. And so it's just kind of moving out of that illusion a little bit more. Let me do a clarification for the 8 of Cups, just to see, because I know you will. It'll turn upright. Let's just energetically turn it upright too, because you're going to release those emotional ties that don't serve you. And this particular 8 of Cups, you move into Jupiter energy, which is complete abundance, which you are doing that. Okay. It's a juggling, balancing, tightrope act. Yeah. And it feels like to release this energy for you now just feels like a bit of a balancing, juggling act. You're having a hard time finding your balance removing yourself from these ties, maybe from this person, right? You're like, who am I without these ties, right? Who am I? Can I balance? Can I be whole? And then just be even balancing out like your mind with your heart, your dark with your light, your yin with your yang, your feminine with your masculine. It's like, if you project like, let's say you're the feminine, right? You project the masculine with this person goes away, you feel like you lost a big chunk of yourself, but really you're integrating that into your wholeness. You're honoring this shadow aspect that you've neglected, bringing it into your own, whether it's good or bad or right or wrong. It's just an energy that you're embracing. You're not trying to control it. You're just saying hello to it. Okay. And you don't have to like live in it. You don't have to live your life like in this energy as like a narcissist, right? But you can just say hello to it. It's a part of life. It's a part of something that's moved through you that you've experienced, and you can be in forgiveness. You can be in acceptance, with that. And you just kind of start to integrate this energy, okay, and accept it. And then there's going to start to be like a lot of inspiration, actually, and maybe new love for some of you, but definitely this Nine of Discs. I think you really have always embodied this, actually. This is what draws this person to you, is that you really are like, boom, like you've got it going on. You make the money. You're like whole and complete. You're confident. You don't need anybody. It's pretty clear, I almost feel like you don't take this person on or this kind of energy on because you need it, it's more like you're used to it. There's some sort of pattern that's familiar to you that the universe wants to present to you so that you can own it. Okay. We can own things about ourselves. Like there's some things about ourselves that we just need to own. Even if it feels like, overly egoic and not humble, if it's there, it's there. Own it so that it can dance, so it can move. It's okay to own. What do you need to own? Let's ask. I'm going to ask a couple kinds of cards, okay? What does Capricorn need to own? Your destiny. Seek your destiny. I feel like you're denying yourself your true destiny on some level. Like, oh my gosh. So what I'm kind of getting is like, embrace the feminine. Okay, I think some of you guys are going to know what this means immediately, but okay, so this is like for like one person. Some of you guys want to get pregnant. Don't worry about it. Okay, embrace the feminine, like embrace what is in the now, in the present moment, and allow this will come to you. This is what your desire is. This is what will be. For others of you, you're supposed to give birth to something, Capricorn, and I feel like you know this. And I do think that this relationship for a lot of you is a distraction from this destiny. I don't know why. I think like some of you actually, if we look at the energy of this shadow person, right? What's maybe getting in the way? Maybe you feel like you have to lose people, have to lose connections, have to lose an old way of thinking, an old life pattern. If you follow this destiny of yours, this seeking your truth, okay? I do like somehow I feel like you feel like you're betraying somebody or the people in your life, or maybe your family or some aspect of yourself or your inner child that wanted certain things, and if you do your destiny, you'll leave those specific safety things behind. Yeah, but it's like kind of what else? Let's do embrace the feminine. I think you also are by somehow projecting this energy on to this person, or projecting this energy out and not embracing it. This is energy that does not support creativity and nurturing and birth. This is energy that's very selfish, self-centered energy, and sadness and reveling in distortion. That is within you on some level. And so by projecting it onto a person, you got to see those things within you that are holding you back. Well, again, all you have to do is accept this person, accept these energies, and you don't have to play in them. They're just a part of you. They're a part of life. Accept it, let it go. Follow the moon. Okay, this is really calling you to move and walk into the unknown. Get out of your comfort zone, get out of your control, like limited boundaries, right? That this person's been presenting to you anyway. I mean, if this was a no-go, there is like a big, large chunk of your spirit that's going, no go. This is the no-go energy. Okay, so if you were thinking that this was the go-to energy, like this is a spirit talking to you, like Capricorn, like, hey, if you were thinking this, if this was the go-to energy, we're telling you now this is the no-go-to energy, and we will go ahead and let this person display that for you so that you know loud and clear what this energy is, and it's not the energy that's going to make you happy. And now own that as an aspect of you that's holding you back from seeking your destiny and moving into your divine feminine energy, right? Or moving in and supporting that. It's almost like allowing the darkness, walking into the darkness, the void, the creativity where you actually, it will tell you, it will draw. It's like removing all the patterns, all the expectations, all the conditionings that were put upon you. Let them dissolve into the abyss where you will connect with your divinity and your truth. And all these shadows can like play around in that void, right? There's no judging it, okay? I feel like I sound really out there right now. If you have any questions, go ahead and email me. I'm just trying, you're really trying to balance. There's a lot of balancing that needs to go on. This person's really presented that to you. But they're just an option. There's a lot of illusion when it comes to them, okay? There's a lot of illusion, illuminating the illusion. And it's really like a lack of balance is going on. And it's really a lack of like not knowing what has been holding you back within yourself, right, Capricorn? Yeah. God, this person's just kind of repeating 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, just depression, lack of balance. This person doesn't have balance. And it's just, again, it's like a final release until you move into your path. Or like you're starting to move into your path. It might have been like a block, somebody coming in and stopping you, you know? Something within yourself, not, you know, like sometimes when we move further onto our path and we're like, yes, I've got this. And then when like a piece of us gets like afraid and wants to move back to the old pattern that's comfortable. And instead you just like called in this person. But yeah, you're going to start doing your work. Start moving into your destiny. Yeah. Start moving into your destiny, Capricorn. Yeah. Releasing, false sense of security, okay? Like really don't be afraid. Go like forge ahead. Don't stop because because it feels insecure, okay? You can do this. Anything you want to do, you can manifest. It's all at your fingertips. It's all here for you. You can align with the speed in which the divinity is like, it's got everything for you right now. Just go ahead and plant the seeds. Okay, move out of the illusion. The illusion is that you need this person or that you need this kind of energy, that you need limitation, that you need boundary. I don't even know, like I'm just saying, like you don't need those things because they're breaking your heart. They're breaking your heart, they're breaking your will, they're breaking your truth, but you need it to be broken to be open and fulfilled. So it's all good. So this cycle, this worry, this anxiety, these mental loops, these patterns, they're old, and you gotta move out of them. And you are Capricorn. You are. So let me do a couple more cards for you. All right. And you're moving into your abundance. You're going to do this. You're going to embrace the change and you're going to do this, okay? Okay, so the body. Don't get too attached, okay? I'm seeing this for you, Capricorn, is like kind of release patterns and triggers that are stored in the body and that are getting you stuck, okay? But I'm also getting that you're going to really embrace the body too and be filled with like a lot of passion, a lot of light, a lot of energy as you clear this shadow, right? Not clear, but allow it to dance, allow it to move your body, get into dance. I mean, I actually seeing you like twirling around the room and just screaming like, I'm in abundance. I'm abundance. I'm abundance. I'm abundance. Yeah. It's like it's like a dance, the dance for the feminine, the sacred feminine. Okay. You know, with this, it's like this a heart chakra opening. It's it's sacrificing the security, right, to move into your heart and your heart's desire. Okay, so this is really this energy that you're, yeah. So you're watching the play, you're watching the show. Don't get too attached to it, Capricorn. Don't get too attached. Okay, in releasing this attachment to this person is going to release so much, like attachment to comfort zones, and like really in like enliven you, like put some fire into your body, into your heart, opening up your heart. Boom, explosion, abundance. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Should we ask for new love for you? I mean, I don't like think this person's like the greatest. There's like an awakening going on with you, Capricorn. You're calling this in to like really awaken you to your whole self, right? Yeah. So trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So yeah, the things that you are here to do, you will be doing them. And also, time is not running out. When it comes to relationships, you are going to call in exactly what you need when you need it, if you're worried about that. I think you got really attached to this person. I think it's because it ignited some serious core wounds within you. It really touched upon these shadow aspects that you felt really comfortable keeping within you. And as you release this person, you have to release those aspects of yourself that you were kind of comfortable in, even though it wasn't good for you. It's just like an addiction, like we're comfortable, you know, with eating chocolate every day, or like, you know, drinking alcohol or whatever, like, or smoking cigarettes, you know, and it's just not good for you, but you're doing it anyway. It's like that kind of thing. And you just kind of like, I don't want to quit that. But it was like, it's been pretty hard, you know, for you to let go of this particular addiction. And I think it has less to do with how much you love this person, but this energy that you're very used to. Okay. New love for Capricorn, please. And so I think it's more that than you're like dying to have new love. You are going to be communicating with somebody who's learning to interesting. Yeah, this read doesn't want to talk about new love. This read really wants to talk about you cutting off this person because the cards I got were like the Princess of Swords and the Knight of Wands and the Princess of Swords, upside down, or, you know, reverse. Two Swords, Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords. So it's like you're cutting this person off. Okay, you really need to cut this person off. You need to allow yourself to go into the unknown, where you don't have control over the decisions on your path as much as you have this control over releasing and surrendering and accepting what is, because all those things are going to come to you as you release the heaviness, the attachments, embrace the shadow, you know, by accepting what is, accepting those aspects and cutting off the things that no longer serve you. When we embrace the shadow, when we embrace what we don't like, what we don't accept, embrace meaning like acknowledge it, accept it, then we have a choice. Then it doesn't run us, you know, we're not running away from it, we're not acting out on it, so we can cut it out. We can be like, we don't want this to be part of our persona or play or how we express ourselves in this avatar. Okay, it is a part of us, but we don't want to use this particular aspect to express. Okay, even though it's a pattern that we used for a large chunk of our lives, or we were taught that this is normal, right? Like this is normal relating, you know, and now we're like, shit, this is not normal relating, or this isn't how I want to relate. Okay, so there's a lot of awareness going on. There's a lot of awakening. There's a lot of like kind of moving into the void, and there's a lot of kind of devotion to your path, devotion to spirit going on. Okay, and if you are to call in a new counterpart lover, it's going to be someone devoted to the path, to you, to spirit, a teacher, somebody who knows better. Yeah, so I like that. Somebody that you're going to really work with, okay? Maybe even like this is what I'm getting for a new love. So as you move more into your destiny, your work, that is going to be given to you by spirit if it hasn't already, you know. You're going to meet someone on that path. They might even do this work with you. So it's pretty awesome, Capricorn. All right, so I am crossing my fingers that this works out. I do give like with my microphone, I do give personal readings. Information's in the description box. And if you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe. I really, really appreciate your just presence and being here. And I hope everything's well. Again, like if this doesn't resonate with you, just drop it. Don't worry about it. They aren't all gonna resonate. Sometimes the rising sign, the Venus sign, and the moon sign will resonate more. So go check those out. And I will talk to you soon, Capricorn.